Thanks, Shauna. Hi, Virtual One. My name is Yishan Wong, and I'm the CEO of Terraformation. I'll tell you about how Terraformation is helping to solve climate change.
No one hates technology more than an engineer. The more technology you have, the harder it is to get it to work. That's why when you want to solve a really big problem, the best solution is the one with the least technology. Hi, I'm Yishan. Welcome to Terraformation. Let me take you on a tour. Welcome to one of our nurseries. If we can plant 1 trillion trees in the next 10 years, then by the time the world hits its net zero goals in 2050, we can potentially have a carbon sink large enough to draw down all of the CO2 that's remaining in the atmosphere in a very short amount of time. Some people think that 1 trillion is too many, it's too hard. But there's a lot of us, and if you divide 1 trillion trees into 7 billion humans, that's only 150 trees per person. If every person can plant, or be responsible for planting, 150 trees in the next 10 years, we can get this done. This is where it all begins. This is our modular off-grid seed bank. We have over 5 billion seeds across 300 species in here. Let's go inside. This is Jill, our Chief Forestry Officer.
Hello. And you forgot to put on your lab coat.
Oh, yeah. They told me it'd be too bright. Ah, right. So this is a totally climate-controlled room then.
Yes. Okay, we've got a Vicky, Mawa, Tuakala, Lolu. So this is more of the Mayapilo, species of concern. Species of concern means it's diminishing in numbers. This one, in this case, is being eaten by goats.
Oh, goats are the great villain of climate change, by the way.
Very much,
Yeah.
very much.
You think they're cute, but they just like eat everything. Seed banking is widely acknowledged as being really important. And there's a lot of science that's been worked out about how to preserve seeds, how to analyze them, how to store them. But mostly advanced seed banking is done in large, very well-funded research institutions. But seed banking is actually something that people all over the world need to be able to do. And so our innovation is actually that we have created small working seed banks that are built with inexpensive, off-the-shelf commodity materials. If we want to create resilient, self-sustaining forests, you have to create them by restoring it using native species. And in certain areas, the native species aren't very numerous, or the reason why it's been deforested is because we've lost a lot of the native species, and so the number of founder individuals is limited. So you can't always find enough seed. Like every tree comes from a seed. You can't always find enough seed in order to reforest or restore an entire native forest at once. So you actually have to start seed banking for years before you begin the restoration process. Stuff I learned from her, I'm just repeating it and kidding. This is where we bring the plants after they've been in the nursery. We bring them here so that they can get acclimated before we put them into the ground. Here's the koa. Let's take it into the field. All right, let's go. I never watched MTV when I was a kid. And the producer said, "We gotta get all these cars out here." They're not my cars. What I wanted to talk to you about is the solar panels. Next, I'd like to tell you about solar-powered desalination, which is going to change the world in the next 10 years. Now here's where the magic happens. Fair warning, it's kind of loud in here. Thanks for coming by, Verge 21. Oh, it's too much of an accent. Thanks for coming by, Verge. Thanks for coming by, Verge 21. I hope you learned a lot today. I gotta get back to work. I'll smell you later.